Shakalak. No, not really. So, sorry. I am being professional. Yes, I am back. I am alive for the stream. I'm not going to start laughing. Anyway, hey stuffers.
Hello.
Hi, it's Sunday evening. It is 8 p.m. in the UK.
It is 3 p.m. on the East Coast.
And it's probably midday in California.
Yeah. No California.
Boom, boom. Anyway, so welcome back. Hello everybody, and hello everybody. It's Dr. Nick. Do you know who Dr. Nick is?
I don't know.
You don't know who Dr. Nick is?
I don't think so.
Oh well, look it up.
Okay.
It's part of your cultural heritage.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Dr. Nick.
Okay.
Yeah. So my name's Mr. B. This is
SJ.
And we generally do
Unboxings and such things.
yes, such things. I've often wondered what such things are.
Well,
You know,
I don't know.
I do
these
say
such things?
I don't know. Oh, we're crashing each other.
Are we?
Yeah. Well, that's not good, is it?
No,
That's
it's not good.
Wow, these lights are bright today. It's like, I think it's gonna be one of those streams, people. So,
He was crying with laughter literally seconds before
yeah.
we hit the go live. So, yeah.
If you check the Instagram story, Pint of
Yes,
Stuff, you'll
Pint of Stuff.
you'll see just quite how bad I was.
I don't even know what he was laughing at.
No, I don't either. But oh, hello. I should just change something.
This isn't quite your normal unboxing tonight.
It's not.
It isn't.
Why is that, SJ?
Because this is a box
It is.
that isn't in a box.
That is very true.
So we're not unboxing the box.
That's very true, SJ.
And the box came from a shop.
A box came from a shop.
It did.
Pray tell, what type of shop?
A shop in San Mateo,
California.
California.
We need a stream deck thing so I can press like little things and just be like. Anyway, yeah. So normally we would unbox and you wouldn't have a clue where it's coming from apart from Nike. I can show you right now, people. This is Nike SB. We got these actually before Christmas, so these dropped Thursday
the 19th, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And it was a kind of a capsule collection collaboration with SOULLAND, a Danish shop.
Correct.
I did actually have 2 pairs of shoes, but was an absolute. I ordered the other pair of shoes in the size 4. Oh, so gutted because that is the rarer pair of the 2. So you can still pick these up, which I'm about to show you on Nike.com. The white highs you can't. But anyway, let's just see what these are. So these are a Nike SB Zoom Dunk Low Pro Quick Strike, US 11.5. That makes it a UK 10.5.
It does.
What Brazilian size would that be?
That's 43.5.
Okay.
43.5, I should say.
And in Europe?
In Europe, that's 45.5.
And how many centimetres do we think it is?
29.5.
That's good. Suggested retail price of $100 plus tax. So basically $110.
$110. Yeah.
And they are black, game royal, white, or noir blanc. Noir blanc, jus royal. Royal as in the cheeseburger.
Can I just say as well that Mr. B actually hasn't looked at these?
I haven't.
I went and picked him up and had to explain what an idiot this one had been by trying to order a size 4. But obviously, when I got there, as the doors were open, they had all the printouts of all the orders on the desk, and they didn't have any left.
Such a fool, people. Stuffers, I was a fool. I was a fool.
You fool! You fool, man!
I ain't getting on no plane.
Well, you did.
I did. Anyway, and they came from Atlas. So let's do this. So first things first.
That's your refund for
This is
the wrong pair.
Oh, I should have just kept the 4s. And just had them. Okay. Oh, wow. Right, so first of all, let's get these out. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, we've got to get the paper out as well. Okay, so I'm not just going to keep saying, oh, wow. So, oh, hello. That might be an indicator of the future. Let's put that there. And then we'll also, just so you know, it's the standard woodcut paper inside, which seems to be pretty par for the course these days. Oh, rustle on these quick strikes. So get that there. Just checking in there. Okay. Oh, so that's a nice little touch. What's that? What? Okay. I don't know what this is. Okay, so that's random. Don't know what that is. I don't think it's meant to be in here, but I have them anyway. So we get a spare pair of laces. These laces look black.
Looks like a used lace.
Whereas the... I wonder if it was for them to count the stock. Whereas the laces they're actually laced up with are I think it's more of a... It's... right. So these laces... These are your standard dunk laces, and they've actually got blue lace caps. The laces that they've been laced at factory are actually much flatter. They're a flatter lace.
And they have the blue tips.
And they have the blue lace caps. So I'm just going to put that box to the side, and we're going to take a look. So, first thing to say is that there isn't a whereas the obviously, as always with a shoe, there's natural symmetry. If we look at the back of the shoes, though, they are actually different. And they are actually Friday. So this is the SOULLAND collection. I have the sweatshirt for this as well, which maybe I'll wear next week. Inside the shoe, before we go around the detail as well, the inner sole on the right shoe, I had to check then what was my left and right. I only reached the age of my life and still can't work that out. And it says it's SOULLAND, and inside, and you're probably not... pick that up a little bit.
Pick it up there, the right angle.
A little bit. It's blue as well. It's that royal blue. And then on the other shoe...
It says Friday.
It says Friday in.
Yeah.
So, as we start to walk through the details of the shoe... so the midsole and out and sole here... white is white.
It's very white.
Very, very white. Standard dunk white. Standard stars there. The SB there is very much a royal blue. First thing you'll note with these, before you even have a look at the detail, is actually the swoosh has moved. So normally on the dunk, you got on most SBs really, the swoosh runs down the side panel. It's actually on the toe box, and it's actually on some very...
Are we going to say it?
Oh, I don't want to, but it is.
Premium leather.
It is, and actually, if you... SJ,
it's really soft.
Just feel it. Feel how soft it is.
It's really soft. I did actually look at these in store.
So yeah, we've got a lovely, soft, sort of dimpled. So obviously the usual
Pebbled.
holes. It's probably... I can't remember what we call it.
Grained.
Oh.
Is it grained leather? Is that the right term?
That's the wrong term, but... Take a look at the leathers on the left and the right on the toe box. They're actually different. They're actually
It's not massively different. There is a difference. That's smoother.
This is
that,
production.
But they're not.
Production quality issues, as always with Nike these days, is often the way.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll go back to... I was on this shoe. Anybody there?
Hi, world.
Hello, world. So I swoosh on the front. It's an embroidered swoosh. The suede around here. How smooth is it, SJ?
It's really smooth, and it's a really good black as well.
It's really deep black. Like, you're going to put light on that, and light is just going to go. It's going to suck the light. There's no light getting out of that. Anything else you're noticing? The piping here?
Yeah, the piping obviously making it pop.
Do you want to describe a little bit further?
Well, this bit here is that weird... It's not fly knit.
It's not.
It's not, but it's for me...
Yeah.
I think that actually almost ruins the shoe slightly. I think it would have been nicer if they'd done that in either leather.
Have a quick look at the box, because I want to check how they're actually describing them.
I think, yeah, for me, if they'd done that in the leather here,
Yep.
rather than putting that material in, I think it just slightly spoils the silhouette for me.
So I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I acknowledge you.
You do.
I actually think, because to try and keep it close to where the Dunk has gone now, and you think about the Dunk Low Pro Elites.
Yeah, it's the same material that was on your black and white pair that I accidentally pulled out earlier.
Yep.
It's exactly the same.
It is. Inside, you've got your elastic foot holding piece.
And it's a really nice leather tongue. Again, that's nice soft leather on the tongue.
That's
yeah,
so
it is.
soft.
It's really nice.
So buttery soft. I'm just going to check on the inside. It's a blue. Actually, the tongue tab again is different on each one. It's printed differently.
Is it? Oh yeah. So yours has got Nike in black, and mine has got it all in blue with a little box on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's. You know what? I think these are less padded.
Yeah, they are. They're less padded around the ankles.
Yeah.
There's no padding around the ankle there at all.
And I think if you think about what Nike have done last week with the
deconstructed,
that's probably what the deconstructed Dunk is going to look like and feel like.
I think looking at the deconstructed pictures, I think it's going to be even thinner than that, to be honest.
Okay.
Because it's all going to be leather, whereas this is leather. Then you have the suede on top of it.
That's true. Yeah. Because actually, if you look on the inside of the shoe here, inside, when you wouldn't naturally investigate this part of a shoe, but actually that's all soft leather in there. I wish you could jump out the camera and come and just have a little feel of this now, because that. I wouldn't mind a pair of gloves made out of that.
No, it's really nice.
It's really nice. And the sway continues across the heel, and then obviously the heel tab, extra tab of leather here, printed with, actually embossed. So it's black leather, but then embossed with what feels like a rubbery type material. Fry on one, and then Dot Day on the other. Oh, these are really nice. These are too nice to wear.
They kind of look more of a shoe than a sneaker, and I don't know whether it's the sole makes them look more like a shoe. I don't know. It just looks more like a shoe, and maybe it's the way that they've moved the swoosh away, that it's all black.
I think that's what it is, SJ. I think
there's definitely something.
I think with the quality of the leather and the leather running up through the lace eyes there as well. With the blue, like if you just like the detail there of the blue lace caps, the suede, the flat laces as well help, like proper flat laces versus the traditional, where have I put them? Well, the traditional Dunk laces, which are slightly sort of rounder and less cotton-like, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. So I think that these.
It's a nice shoe, nice pickup.
You know what I'm going to do?
You're going to do the smell test.
And for once, they smell of leather and not glue. God, yeah, they smell good. Smelling leather in the morning.
Okay, that's your morning thing?
Well, no, but it's more of a reference to a movie.
Okay. I don't know that movie.
You love the smell of napalm in the morning?
Oh, okay.
I love the smell of leather in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, you get it now. So, the only thing, I know we've slowed down YouTube with losing the energy Sunday night. Energy!
Energy!
Yes, that radio station. from somewhere in France, if you're so interested. No, these
Probably not.
probably not. So these are still available in some sizes across Nike.com or in the sneakers app. Probably find them in some skate stores. The white ones were super limited. They were in a high. They were a sale white, and I am gutted.
I have to say, I do prefer the white to these. When I first saw them in the shop, in the box, I wasn't that keen on them.
What, on these?
Yeah. When I first opened it, I was like, I'm not sure on those. But they are really nice.
I think they're a super wearable shoe.
They are a super wearable shoe, but are you actually going to wear them?
Well, I've got a couple of meetings in London in a couple of weeks. I am representing, so to speak. I'm at a round table of certain things. And it's going to be with people who are probably going to wear shoes, like real shoes.
And probably a suit.
And possibly suits. I own neither real shoes nor suits.
A suit.
So, I think I'm going to wear them.
Okay.
I'm going to trick it out and wear them.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, SJ.
There you go.
It is. It is. So, I think they're a thumbs up. I wish I'd worn them earlier. I'm so gutted about the white pair. I will be wearing the sweatshirt next week, just so you can see it. And so, SJ.
Yeah.
That's the unboxing.
That is. So nice.
What do I naturally say to you this time of week?
You may ask me what is on my feet.
What's on your feet?
Well.
Little
hint.
It's black.
No. It's a brand that we don't normally talk about that often.
It's an alien head.
ADIDAS.
I don't know how you say that.
Cheeky.
Sappy? Is it?
Sappy.
Sappipa.
Anyway, this is part of the Alexander Wang collab.
It is.
And I managed to pick this up in Nice Kicks in San Francisco. Sadly, they didn't do the Wang shoes in my size.
All mine, I did ask.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been happy if you got them.
They did look
But it sort
awesome.
of prompted me to have a bit of a dig in the closet. And
What'd you get?
these.
So they are. I
never know how you say that
I'm going
name.
to say it wrong. Businitz. So they're skate shoes.
They are, and these were bought from Decade in Guildford about 5 or 6 years ago.
Is it really that long?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Because I wore them to Decade's 3rd birthday party.
That would be about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
So these are really old, and as you can see, I haven't really worn them that much. Now, I love these. Now, on a stream about 4 weeks ago, I bought out another pair of Adidas Stan Smiths in denim, and I kind of bought these as a little nod to those shoes. They're not as cool as those shoes.
No.
But I haven't really worn these because, oddly, I don't find them that comfortable.
That's weird because they're skate shoes as well. So you would think that they would have a thicker sole and just more padding and more protection.
Now, there's loads of padding around here. So around here, they're perfect. You know, they don't give me blisters or anything. But there's something weird in the sole, and I don't know what it was. And at the time when I was wearing these a lot, I was commuting to London. And I was standing up on the train for 40 minutes at a time. And it was not comfortable.
Not comfortable?
No. There's just something weird going on. And even now.
Even now?
I'm like, I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, no.
But yeah, they're a nice shoe. I just don't find them
They're a
that
lovely shoe.
comfortable.
They're an amazing shoe. So they're Adidas skateboarding. The signature shoe for... I can't even say it. Buzinitz. I've seen the name many, many times. They are if you looked at them compared to a normal Adidas shoe, there is extra padding.
Yeah, it's loads of padding.
Extra padding here on either side. You can actually see it stitched in. They've actually put more padding there. A bit of padding around the collar there. if I feel inside, the sole feels fractionally thicker, but
It's just weird. I don't know why I don't get on with them.
I think there'd be some great board feel with these as well.
Maybe I'll have to get the board out.
Yeah, you should ride in these. You should. They're really nice. It's
I don't like riding in this country.
It's a faded kind of canvas denim nod thing, as you said. Yeah, they're a really nice shoe. It's a nice profile.
It is a really nice profile, which is why I got them. You know, it's almost a gazelle profile. Definitely.
They're they are a male shoe, but they are a US 7.5.
Yeah. Which is oddly a UK 7.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
They actually come up really small.
And they're a French 40 and 2/3.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're a real weird size. No, they are. Because I remember, because sadly, as I discover, most skate shops only hold shoes from a UK 7 onwards. Mm-hmm. And I remember when I saw these, I was like, oh, you're not going to have them in my size. And Greg actually said to me to try them on because they come up small, and they do. Mm-hmm. They are quite small. But yeah,
they're a lovely shoe.
That's what's on my feet.
Well, yeah, let's get all the shoes back into stream.
What is on your feet, Mr. B?
Well, I'm breaking from tradition.
Oh.
They're not actually on my feet, but I wanted to show people them.
I can tell you what is on his feet.
What's on my feet?
MTEs.
MTEs, Vans, North Face collab. Yeah, I kind of live in these at the moment. I don't like taking them off because they keep my feet really nice and warm.
Your slippers.
They're basically
slippers.
Indoors and outdoor slippers. But I wanted to show that if I was having something on my feet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The old favourites.
The old favourites. So let's get that one out, and let's get the other one out, because these are by far my favourite shoes at the moment.
Well, pretty much ever.
Yeah.
Apart from maybe your fancy AF1s.
I think these top it. So what are these? So this is the Jordan Nike SB Lance Mountain collaboration from a few years ago. It's the black colorway. They've not been skated as much as I should probably skate them. There's the red shoe. Or is it the blue shoe? No, this has underneath, if we were to skate it and rub it away, there would be red underneath there. The leather on them is so soft. I haven't actually ever polished them, but it looks like I have.
There is a bit of a scuff in there, isn't it?
What, here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And it's coming. You can't see this on stream, but there is a scuff here.
No,
and I've not scuffed them on the front. Oddly, on the inside heels. God knows what I was doing there.
You've worn those to a wedding.
I've worn these to a wedding. I've worn them to Christmas parties. I've worn them to black tie things. Because we said earlier on the stream, I don't have shoes. And so I tend to wear these.
It's your best.
As my best shoes. And they are. But like.
You've worn them with a tux
I have worn them with the tux. Oh, look. This one's
it's slightly
scuffed ever so slightly there.
They are so nice. You should have doubled up on those.
Greg only had one pair on my side.
True.
And I didn't buy these online. I bought these from my local skate shop. I was there before the shop opened. There's not many sneaker people in Guildford. And so, yes, I keep thinking about buying the white pair and spending a few $100 just to have the black and the white. But these are possibly some of my most favourite shoes. They are worn, but I'd say they're in good condition.
Yeah, they're definitely worn.
What do you mean definitely worn?
They actually look more worn than I remembered, to be honest.
They could do with cleaning. So
they could do with a clean
like the sole, so the midsole and the sole could do with some cleaning.
Yeah.
To bring the whiteness back. That won't take much.
And there's a bit more rippling on the toe box than I thought there was.
Where? Oh, what, here?
Yeah.
Creasing on the toe box.
Creasing,
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I have paper in there. I don't really necessarily put shoe trees in, but we've got those going. Yeah.
Epic.
So
shoes.
that's what's on.
Epic
and
shoes.
as a little Hello. Oh, there's 2 lace bags in there, interestingly. The paper. Look at that for paper. It is epic. Yes, Alan's sad.
Anyway.
I keep all of this stuff. And then let's get back down here. And then the normal laces are Nike SB normal laces there. And they actually give you more laces than you necessarily need. So yeah, I was very, very pleased I got these way back when, and I'm still very happy that I have them. Oh yes, oh yes. So,
it's that time of the week, dude.
it is that time of the week.
When we say what was in the news?
What was in the news, SG?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know what was in the news? Okay, let's watch what was in the news. Boom.
Anyway.
So, first thing I wanted to call up was the Season of Her from Jordan Brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not loving, but
No.
I only saw them this morning and I was kind of like, okay, so Season of Her just means doing colours.
Hang on, no, let's sort of rewind a bit there. Season of Her means let's do pastel girly colours.
Yes, in satin.
Of course, because
That's
we're a
what
girl.
all girls
and
want.
I want pastel coloured shoes in delicate fabrics, of course.
Yes. Look at this. Like, yeah, I don't know. Look, SJ. Like, I don't like. There was one colourway which I quite liked.
That one.
Possibly that
I
one,
quite like
which
that
is a coral.
because it's bright.
It's bright. If you look at the swoosh, the swoosh looks like it's embroidered.
It does.
So, of all of the colourways,
So what bit of it is satin then?
the toe box is satin.
The toe.
Hey, you've just got satin.
Yeah, I have.
So I think the toe box, I think the inner, like if you look at my Jordans here that we've just happened to have, I think it's this inner bit here around the ankle is satin as well.
I do quite like those in that colour, I must admit, and I'd wear those in that colour.
Or you've got this this colour here.
Which is almost like what's that, silver mushroom, would you call
I'd
that?
say it is a mushroom.
A silver mushroom.
I believe the soles are actually translucent as well. But this is the most hideous. Like really lilac. And then, oh no, sorry, that's probably purple. This is lilac. And then like really. Ugh. Oh, and then they get worse. They honestly get worse. That's not so bad.
No, that isn't so bad actually.
And then
no, that's like a blue rinse. And then old lady's blue rinse. Out of that.
So yeah, I only put this in because I saw it this morning and it was more.
Well, actually, our friend Nadia at the East London edit did at us a picture of these a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Or a week ago.
I didn't pick up on that. Apologies. From East London edit. But my first thought when I saw them this morning was, really, this is what you're doing for women? Like really? It's 2018 and we think women just want pretty colours.
Well, to be fair, some of them do.
I know, it just
I personally don't.
It just felt so weak and not inclusive and
not inclusive.
Just
have Nike been under the diversity training?
No, they haven't. But anyway, so that was that. So then I thought I would just pop up.
Hang on, is there a price for those?
They'll be Jordan price.
So they're going to be like 130 quid.
Yeah, maybe some.
Yeah, see,
it's Jordan Brand.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably be sat here in a couple of weeks with a pair on my lap, but
you're like, it's Jordan Brand.
The coral, I like a bright.
Yeah. That's what I thought when I saw all of them. I didn't see this initial picture. Mm-hmm. I saw them in app this morning, and I was just like, But I was more.
Okay. Next,
right,
let's just go next.
It's Michael Lau and Puma suede, the suede sample.
I like these.
And really, well, I don't know a great deal about Michael Lau. I know that he is a toy maker from Hong Kong. In fact, he's one of probably the most influential toy makers. But there's something about this colorway, and I quite like the patch.
Well, that's the Clyde, yeah?
I think so.
Because it's a very, that's a classic Puma. You used to wear these a long time ago. I think didn't we throw them away?
We did.
Because you had a Brazil colorway.
I did.
You did, which were very cool. But yeah, it's a very classic shape, which I've always liked. Mm-hmm. If ever you're going to buy Puma, that is what you would buy, and that's a nice colorway. It's just a nice design. Mm-hmm. I like that. It's a nice clean shoe. It's
and it actually reminds us that while predominantly I do buy Nike. Occasionally the German company gets a shout, or that German company gets a shout, and of course our friends at Puma do, which is probably the correct German company, if you're getting into. Ooh. Yeah, I know there's history there. I've just never really been a fan of the 3 stripes.
I think this has got something to do with Jamiroquai, to be honest.
No one's going to know who they are. For sure, right. And so, while we...
when are they released?
I don't know. I'll have to check that out.
Nice. I think they're nice. I like.
Okay, then I wanted to bring up on screen these. Ooh. Now this is a Dunk Mid, but it's actually what's the gentleman's name? Basically, it's a re-release of a shoe from 2006 to celebrate the life of a skater of Louis Marnell, and he actually died 2014 from diabetes complications. And it's funny because people have asked us in comments and stuff whether we think Nike should re-release something for, and they are.
It's a nice shoe. It's a really nice shoe.
It's a beautiful shoe. Is
that a mid rather than high?
It's a mid. I do have some mids. It's a wheat colorway. It's just really nice. It's nubuck.
Wheat, not weak. That did sound...
Oh, sorry. It's wheat, as in grain. Yeah. As in going through fields of wheat and chopping them down. It's nice. As in Gladiator going... Ooh. Yeah, anyway. It's I think it's a really nice touch from Nike.
That's
and
nice
I really
inside.
like this on... look at that detail there.
Yeah, that's nice. Bravo, Nike.
Yeah. Everyone slates them a lot of the time, but every now and again they do pull it out the bag. So yeah, I don't know whether they're going to be available in the UK. They're already in the US Nike app. Standard. We'll see. I hope they are, because if they are, I will buy a pair. There's no ifs, buts, maybes. Okay. But I kind of like, with this little news section, I wanted to kind of wrap it up with something. And I wouldn't normally wear, I think this is a Jordan 4, isn't it? It's a Jordan 4. But what it is, it's the Levi's collaboration with Jordan. And they have gone to town. They whether or not I buy these or not is another matter. But they have gone absolutely to town. Look at the detail. Look at the stitching. Look at the denim. Look at the little, even the little tab, is on one of the shoes is oversized, like the tab on jeans. Yeah. It is absolutely, these are by far the most intense collaboration I've seen. Even inside, they've got the little label there, and they've got a little red tab on the side here.
They have, with the Levi's.
Yeah. It's so cool.
They are pretty epic. I mean, it's not normally a shoe that I would like personally.
Little red tab there.
But it being in a denim, it's kind of hides, and I know a lot of people won't agree with me here, but it kind of hides the real ugliness of that shoe.
It's a beast of a shoe. It is a beast of a shoe. It's not like side on.
You could almost think side on, quick glance, that's a variation of an Air Max.
It is. Like you see, like if you look at like I know this is an SB, but if you look at, you can't. Right, I'm gonna flick very quickly. Right, so look at that profile, and now look at that profile. So we've gone from Jordan all the way through to that. Now I think that is closer to what Nike were doing with the Air Maxes, and he clearly was taking inspiration from that. It also reminds me, weirdly, a lot of skate shoes from that time. Like a lot of skate shoes were kind of big, bulky. You wouldn't skate in these ever, but I just think it's the denim.
Yeah.
And
they are
look what they've done with
oddly
the sole.
quite nice, and I could see you in them, but they are such a hype shoe at the moment.
Yeah.
There's already raffles open for them on Foot Patrol, etc.
I know, and I know there's already a list of official retailers where you can pick those up and the jacket.
Yeah, the jacket's about 400, is that right?
I think so.
Or more?
I think so. I'm just checking the stream health. Yeah, we look good. So that was I. Given that they're coming out next week, I think.
You almost belched in my face.
I didn't though. See how I rescued it.
Disgusting.
I've rescued it. I've been gulping air.
Lovely.
I've been gulping air. Right, I'm not going to breathe now. Anyway, God, I can't hold my breath for very long. Right, so let's slide out of that, and I wanted to sort of finish up on that shoe this week, and yeah, so that was the stream. We've been rambling for this is one of our longest streams, 37 minutes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so apologies. Yeah, one day we'll turn this into an hour-long stream of us just going on and on. People get so bored. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this on catch-up, thank you. Give the old thumbs up. I'll be making this live soon, I think.
Yeah.
SJ's got content coming out this week.
I have.
She needs to edit it.
I do need to edit it. I have actually bought... Well, actually, no, rewind. I've got one pair of shoes which I haven't shown you that I got in Nice Kicks in San Francisco, which are epic. And I then have 2 pairs that I have purchased recently.
Mm-hmm.
And you have about 5 pairs.
Yep.
Plus one of mine.
Yep.
Sat.
Yep.
In Goods Inwards because you were too busy.
Too busy working. Working.
To pick up the sneaker drops.
Yeah, so we have a lot of content planned.
We do.
A lot of content planned. And that will all be coming soon, hopefully with SJ's videos this week.
Yes.
This week. And
yes.
It's funny, we got out of the habit of editing, and it's just trying to remember how to do it again.
It's also trying to remember how to sit and do an unbox in front of the camera as well. It was a bit weird. So I will apologise in advance for my dreadful videos.
And so...
Coming. So on that note, I want my pudding.
Yeah, so au revoir, people. Take it easy. Yeah.
We will see you next Sunday.
Au revoir.